Hey YouTube, this is Tim with Op-Ed Daily. I'm just here to give you a quick update what's going on in Israel. It looks like Netanyahu's going to keep his seat, unfortunately. I think the reign of terrorism in Israel needs to end, and it should have ended with Netanyahu, but unfortunately, we're stuck with him. And the world is stuck with listening to how, oh, everybody picks on Israel. Oh, Israel's so picked on. We're so mistreated, and oh, we're just gonna have to kill everybody around us because they all pick on us and call us names and stuff. No, please, that is so far from the truth. Israel is has one of the strongest militaries in the world. One, two, they are living in land that was given to them or appropriated to them by a bunch of other countries that didn't necessarily even own the land themselves. So, you got a group of people. They go into land that isn't theirs. They bring their military because when Israel first showed up, what did they bring? They brought a navy. They brought an air force, a full-on ground military with tanks, uh, military vehicles, commanders, communication methods. They had, I mean, the whole works. It was a full military and these people were experienced military men because they just came from the war. So they come in there ready for a fight. They knew they were coming in for a fight. They knew it. So the Israel likes to say, well, we didn't start it. We just defended ourselves and we defeated all these seven nations. No, I'm sorry. They went there. They attacked. They stole the land. They blew up Egypt's only airport. The seven nations that were around them that were supposedly attacking them, they had no communication amongst each other. So we're talking about little bands of militiamen that are coming in random times attacking, you know, group of farmers with, crappy weapons, hardly any ammo to speak of, and they'd go in there to attack because these people are invading their land. Of course, they're going to do that. But they didn't have any support. They didn't have support from the other nations. They didn't have communication methods like Israel did. I mean, it was not even a fair fight. Israel versus all seven nations. It wasn't even a fair fight. Israel would have wiped them up without even using half the troops that they had because they were military men and they had all of the equipment. So it was an easy land grab and they took it. Okay, great. Let's just call that good. You keep that side, Palestinians keep that side. But no, that's not good enough. Ever since then, they have been stealing more and more and more and more and more of the Palestinians' land. And now the Palestinians are basically prisoners in their own land because Israel dictates what kind of construction materials uh, Palestine is able to get. They can't get concrete. They can't get medical supplies unless everything has to be okayed and sanctioned through Israel before Palestine will get it. Israel controls the port on the other side of Palestine, and Israel controls all the land. This is why they built those tunnels. And then, of course, Israel wants to call it, oh, those are terrorist tunnels. They run across in these tunnels and blow us up and then run back. Uh, those tunnels, for the most part, are used to get food, water, uh, toiletries, medicine, all the basic needs for the people there. Because there's a lot of people in that small tract of land. They have to feed their people, they have to get things for their people. They don't even have electricity half the time because Israel is the one that holds all the power plants. Israel went in there and blew up all the Palestinians' power plants, and now Palestine has to rely on Israel's power and what things that they can get. They don't get gas like we do. They can't just go to the pump and get gas. Like, no, no, Israel dictates every single part of their life, which means Palestinians are prisoners in an open land. That's what it is. Oh, and it looks like Netanyahu. There's just an update right there. Breaking news: Netanyahu takes clear lead in the Israeli election. Yay! So the terrorist organization will continue to terrorize. How great is that? And this animosity between Barack Obama and Benjamin Netanyahu. It's so funny because Hannity and Limbaugh and all these other talking heads from the right, they they act like Obama has been treating Benjamin Netanyahu like this horrible, horrible person. But Obama hasn't done anything untoward towards Netanyahu. He simply tried to get Netanyahu to stop doing some of the horrible things that it's doing to Palestine, because the things that it does to Palestinians is horrible. But Obama hasn't come out and directly said anything to him. But because Obama doesn't kiss Netanyahu's butt, Netanyahu does not like Obama and there's going to be a little rift there. And of course, the Christians here and all the religious people are, oh, we gotta support Israel. Sorry, people, but I don't subscribe to religion, so I don't buy into all that baloney. But that's fine. You guys have your religion. I'm not going to say there's anything wrong with it, but I can see through the lines here. I can see that this is just wrong. I don't care if your religion thinks that it's right. Like Americans will say that jihad is wrong because they've said jihad against Americans, and that's a Muslim thing. Oh God, with the Muslims. I mean, it's no different for those people than it is for Israelis. I mean, you're justifying killing other people and treating other people like crap and imprisoning them and dictating their lives based off of religion. But it's okay for us to do it, but it's not okay for ISIS to do it, or it's not okay for these people to do it. It's all hypocrisy. It's terrible. Netanyahu needs to stop it. Israel needs to stop it. Palestinians need to stand up for themselves. They don't need to back down. They need to continue doing what it was that they were doing. They need to get the support of the world behind them. And the people that are listening to this, I know you're probably going to be mad at me, but I don't really care, because what's right is right, regardless of your religion. You can believe whatever religion thing you want. You can believe that Jesus rose from a rock, or whatever you want to believe. But the fact of the matter is, killing other people and torturing other people is wrong. It is wrong. So if you want to justify those actions with your God, then you can keep your God, because that would be no God that I would want to worship. Anyway, this is Tim with Op-Ed Daily. I'll be keeping you updated on other news stories. So if you like what you hear, feel free to hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, suggestion, hit the like button, all that good stuff. Well, I'll see you next time.